What's up, MP?
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. Two Western teams have run the gauntlet. You take a look at Los Angeles. Remember, they had a long battle in their previous series, so you wonder just how that will affect this series.
Yeah, so they are quite glad they're home for Game 1. I imagine they'll have some heavy legs. That was a tight, tough series last round.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's Dillingham in at the guard position. Vanderbilt a screen on Edwards. He lobs it up. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Outside Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Down low. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Randall outside. Here's the three. And rebounded by Connect. Here's the Lakers with the ball. And what a start to the postseason it's been for them. 8 straight wins to breeze through the first 2 rounds.
And when you're on that kind of a roll, the next series can't start fast enough. They want to keep the momentum going. Pick up right where they left off in the second round. But remember, nothing's a sure thing in these NBA playoffs.
Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block.
Nailed from three-point land.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Mr. Randall. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Number 1, Porzingis. MV is second.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
In the corner, Dillingham with it. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Lakers leading by 12. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks has played phenomenal. He picked up 54 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Oh, man!
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. The three from MP. And another three for the Lakers.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Here's Randall. He gets it in there.
Yes, we've seen the range from Randall, but at his core, he's a big who excels around the hoop.
Big good substitution here for the Lakers. Hachimura, he's checked in for Porzingis. Jake LaRavia comes in for Vanderbilt. Terry's checked in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reed.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Hood, Javino. Here's Gobert. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And MP with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Now that's 17 points for MP. Timberwolves trail by 19. Here's Hood Schifino. 40 seconds left to play here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Santos gets it to go.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
Minnesota with the ball. Here's Hood Schifino. Still yet to score. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Joe. Here's Pacciani. No good again that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Making a change here. Santos is checked in. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. On the court for Minnesota. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Isaiah Joe is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hood Schifino in at the small forward position. Clock at 4. Shot from the wing. The Lakers with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. He's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And a change for the Timberwolves. Edwards is checked in. The Timberwolves have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Beyond the arc, and the 3 ball is good. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Here's Santos. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Inside. Joe Good.
A nice wrinkle in Randall's game. He can make that crucial extra pass when the opening is there.
Here's Santos.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk. Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
Randall outside. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
MP, that's for 2. And MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Edwards with the screen for Randall. Drills the three-pointer. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Good on the shot.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
1:32 left now here in the second. Joe passes to Randall. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing...
Oh, how about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible. Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Minnesota calls timeout. And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Porzingis. And it's Austin Reeves in for Hachimura. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Julius Randle. McDaniels comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Dillingham subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Doncic against Edwards. Here's Reid. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Look out!
Oh, look out! Goodness, that is an outstanding finish.
Oh, my. This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Dillingham, covered by MP. Can't hit from 12.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Got that one up quick. MP's got 35.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Reid gets the bucket.
You don't want to leave Reid any space out there. He's an efficient three-point shooter.
Santos, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Up top, Edwards. Over Reid. Knocks down the step-back J. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. Where's the perimeter D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you! Seeing how things are... And that is a wrap. Now let's...
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Dalton Knecht is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Austin Reed. And it's MP in at the point. That's the Laker 5.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Edwards. And here is McDaniel. 6 to shoot. From the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in this game. MP outside. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Dillingham. And he banks in the layup. Dillingham's got his first 2 points of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
And Dillingham with the basket on the assist from Reed. Dillingham's got 5. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And the dunk by Porzingis.
They put the ball in the air, and all Porzingis has to do is hop up and get it. Nicely done.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Plays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Here's MP, and he's got 41. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Reed with a screen on Reed. Edwards can't hit. Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Randall outside. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The 3 from MP. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Reeves against Edwards. They need this. The shot is good off the backboard.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Reed with a screen for Edwards. Offline with his 3.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Minnesota's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
And here's MP for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Santos has got 56 points in the game. Minnesota shooting not great, 40% for the game. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-7 run. Shot and game clock separated by 5. That shot wide open. MP's got 59 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Dillingham, covered by MP. Dillingham with it. Here's Randall. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition.
He checked in for the Lakers. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Here on your Laker Girls Dance Team. Let's go!
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Edwards looking it over. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
So on the floor for Minnesota. And good! He hits it again.
What a performance. He's now tied for 3rd most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, GA, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books. Randall no good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. They're rebounding it.
Hits it again. Wow.
He has taken over this game.
And now GA tied for the 2nd most points in a playoff game all time. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. That one drops for him. Edwards got 9 points now in just the second half. And so MV will bring it up for the Lakers. And another one!
And he's now playing the 2nd most points ever in a playoff game.
Boy, he is really taking advantage of the defense. Nobody's been able to contain him. Here's Edwards. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
MP against DiVincenzo. Here's MP. Count it. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this stage.
Back to Randall. Clock at 6. To the inside. DiVincenzo passes to Joe. His three-pointer's off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches.
And again.
A new all-time mark for points in a postseason game, passing his own previous record. I think that just about says it all.
What a score. You talk about the elite offensive threats to ever play in the game. He's arguably the very best. He brings such joy to his fans and such great work to his team.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Lakers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in game one, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Dillingham, no good. And here is MP. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It certainly felt from the head coach.
And this crowd taking the opportunity to cheer one of the great individual playoff performances in league history.
You know, an offensive outburst, Greg, that will live on in the minds of everyone here who saw it.
Well, this is an historic performance we're witnessing tonight. He's been getting anything he wants, and the defense simply has no answer.
And the technical free throw is good.
Chase Temple.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum.
Thanks, guys. A good win tonight for your squad, MP. How would you rate your performance?
I mean, it was okay. We won.
Back to you, guys.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot.